Hi, I'm Stephanie, and today I am starting a new series for our channel. If you haven't seen our ABCs of the Villages series, go ahead and check that out. But today I am starting the CDDs of the Villages. There are 16 CDDs, which are community development districts, and each one of them is its own entity throughout the big villages. And I figured people didn't really know much about the different areas of the villages, so maybe if you're looking to move here, this series might help you. My husband Steve is working today, so he's not able to be here, but I've got it. Okay, we are starting on CDD number 3 because this seems to be about the smallest CDD, and I figured it might be the easiest for me to figure out what I'm doing. So in this video you will see where the CDD is, you'll see what some of the houses look like. I'm going to ride through the area. You'll see what rec centers or recreation activities are close by. You will see which town square is the closest to you, closest dog park, shopping, because I know some of you are really into shopping. Also, I'll tell you what the houses on the market are listed for at this moment in time, and just whatever is close to this area. I've got a little statistics for you also, but let's start out by showing you where in the villages CDD 3 is located. Of course, when I start to show you this map, it gets windy outside, but it seems to have calmed down a little bit. Let me show you. This map is only about half of the villages. This is the most northern part of the villages. And then let me turn the map over and I'll show you the southern part. I guess the other side was only about 1/3 of the villages, because here is what's on the other side, and the villages goes all the way up there down to here. And here's a picture of all of the villages, and this is the top down here, and there's going to be even more later on. But what we're looking at is this area right here, and let me turn it over on the bigger map and show you. Okay, we're back to the front of the map, and I am going to show you the area that's considered CDD 3. It starts up here and it goes across right there. It comes all the way down Buena Vista Boulevard, but I'm going to go ahead and include this area also because there's no other CDD close to here, and I want to go ahead and make sure that gets included in these videos. Okay, this is CDD 3 all the way around here and down to here, and then Route 466 is where it ends. Okay, so let me give you some statistics about this this area. I do have some notes here so that I don't forget, but let's see, I showed you the map of the villages and where CDD 3 is located in the map of the villages. They started CDD 3 in May 12th of 1998. It's 894 acres and has 3,762 home sites. The houses on the market right now start around $265,000 and go up to about $889,000. The 265 is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath with 1,156 square foot. And the 889 is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath with 2,257 square foot. So that gives you a little bit of an idea of the range of prices and the size of houses here. Okay, let's see. They have 4 villages within this CDD. The village of Bel Air, Glenbrook, Polo Ridge, and Summerhill. Let's see, the bonds. Now that's something a lot of people need to know about if they're moving to Florida. There are these things called bonds, which are loans that the builder took out in order to put in all of the underground stuff, put in the pools, put in different parts of the area, like the electricity, maybe your streets, I'm not sure about that, but also the gas, the things you need to start a community. And that is a 30-year loan. Now, once the CDD is completed and they start selling houses, the builder splits up that amount depending on the size of your house or lot, and you have to pay that for the next 30 years if you bought new. Now, these houses have been around a while, so there isn't a whole lot of a balance on their CDDs left, which is a positive for this area. The bonds end in 2032, and the balances are anywhere from $1,497 to $3,171. And that is usually paid through your mortgage if you have a mortgage. If not, then you pay it at the end of the year with the rest of your taxes, your house taxes. So that's about $306 a year to $565 a year. That is a good plus for this area, because the CDDs were lower because it's been quite a while ago, and you can probably find houses that the CDDs have already been paid off and you won't have a bond at all. The recreation centers. Now in CDD 3, there are 3 different kinds of recreation centers, but the only ones that I see that are actually in CDD 3 is Summerhill, which is a neighborhood rec area, and I'm going to show that to you. It has an adult pool. Now, I'm in that little area that I included, that I'm not sure if it's in the CDD or not. Is another adult pool area, which is Saddlebrook Recreation, and this actually has a lot of recreation, and I'll show you a little bit of this here. It's right across the street from CDD 3, so it's not very far to go to, and it looks like a lot of people are really enjoying this area. The closest regional recreation center to this, there's 2 of them. Savannah Recreation is a little north, and Laurel Manor is a little south. Now, neither one of those are in CDD 3, but they are right across the street, so it's not very far. The closest family pool, which is where you can take your family when they come visit, they have to actually be 30 years old to go to the adult pool. So if they're under 30 years old, you'll need to take them to the family pool. And the closest one to this CDD is El Santiago Recreation Center. Now, that one's a little ways away, but if you bring your family, you can get there. Golf. Everybody wants to know about the golf. There is a championship golf course right in the center of CDD 3, which is Glenview Champions Country Club. And so you do have to pay extra to golf at that golf course. And they do also have a practice facility. There are some executive golf courses here in CDD 3, which is Hawks Bay and Saddlebrook executive golf courses. So I am actually sitting here looking at Saddlebrook golf course. Here, I'll turn it around and let you see that. Pretty nice. Rolling hills, and it looks like lots of people are enjoying it. That's the recreation centers. The 3 types are the regional, which was Savannah or Laurel Manor, the neighborhood, which is El Santiago, which has the family pool. No, I'm sorry, that's a village recreation center. And then neighborhood recreation center is Saddlebrook and Summerhill. The closest town square to here, you're actually got 2 of them to choose from. Spanish Springs is about a 15-minute drive in your car over there, but you can ride in your golf cart. It'll just take a little bit longer. And Lake Sumter Landing is about 11 minutes in your car. Also, you can get there in your golf cart. It just takes a little longer. Let's see, the closest dog park is Mulberry Dog Park, and that is north of CDD 3. Shopping is Southern Trace Plaza and Palm Ridge Plaza, and I'm going to show you all the shopping all the shopping areas close to this CDD. There's a lot of shopping close to here, so if you like shopping, this is a good area. Other things that are close to this CDD are the Village's Polo Club. I have not gotten to see a polo game yet, but they do have other activities on the polo field that it'd be nice to be close to. And they have Saddlebrook Softball Complex, which is attached to the Saddlebrook Recreation Center. And that is a nice complex, and when I was over there, I saw some people playing softball, so I'll show it to you. And I believe that's about it. The only other thing is the activity. Let me look in the Village's activities newspaper and see what's in this area. This is considered to be the Savannah area, and it looks like Savannah Recreation has things like Clown Alley, Civil Discourse Club, Hula Hands in Aloha, Stretch Tone and Balance, Genealogy Society, Sparky's Strummers, Stretch Tone and Balance, Minnesota Club, Trumbull County, so I guess that's a club for Trumbull County people. And then they also have shuffleboard groups, bocce groups, El Santiago Recreation, which was the family pool is there. They have, it's getting windy out here. They have a lot of activities at El Santiago Recreation Center. They've got things like Walk Away the Pounds, Bicycle Village Bicycle Club, Bunko, Cricket Users Club, let's see, harmonica, flute, Christian Bible Study, Glass Fusion, Bone Builders, Phase 10, Miller Social Club, Mexican Train, Double Six Dominoes, and it just goes on and on. Lots of activities each day. They also have a full recreation schedule with bocce, pickleball, shuffleboard, and tennis. So that's close by. And Saddlebrook Recreation, where I'm sitting right now, they have things like dance ballet, queens, Cats Court Social Club, polo cheerleaders, ballet basics, billiards, Mystic Jewels dance, let's see, evolution dance, mahjong, music in motion, and they also have a full schedule of sports activities with bocce ball, pickleball, tennis, and is there anything else? Soccer. And then of course the adult pool, swimming, and that looks like that's the main ones. So this area has plenty of activities available. Let me go ahead and show you what the houses look like, show you what the shopping looks like, and show you what the recreation looks like. Before we go, I wanted to show you where the different things are in CDD3. So right here in the center is Glenview Country Club. Over here across the street is Savannah Recreation Center. The closest family pool is over here at El Santiago Recreation. The closest dog park is up here at Mulberry Grove Dog Park. And then you've got the polo fields here. You've got Summer Hill Recreation here. You've got the championship golf up here. And then you've got Hawks Bay Executive Course here and Saddlebrook Executive Course here. Saddlebrook Recreation and Softball Complex, and then Laurel Manor is across the street, so I wouldn't consider that part of it. We're heading into Glenview Championship Country Club. I haven't been to this one yet. Glenview has a restaurant, a golf shop, a tennis club, aquatics, and Oaks Dental Care. That's interesting. But I do believe you do have to pay extra for the tennis club and the aquatics, and you can pay to go golfing here. There is only one recreation area here in CDD 3, but there are a few close by. But I thought I'd show you the one recreation area that's here. It is the Summer Hill Pool, and it looks like it has one shuffleball court, one, let's see, what is that? That's bocce ball court. It has one horseshoe area, and it has an adult pool. And it's right next to one of the postal centers. It looks like a lot of people are enjoying the pool. The Village's Polo Club and Saddlebrook Club softball complex are right here by CDD 3. And here's a quick look at the polo grounds. It's right next to the softball fields. So if you live in CDD 3, you are very close to the polo field and this softball area. They were just playing softball here at the Saddlebrook softball complex, and it looks like they are just finishing up because everybody's high-fiving each other and getting ready to go. So it looks like there might be some other people over there practicing, and maybe there's a game getting ready to start. So just so you know, these softball fields aren't here just to look at, they are used often. Here's Saddlebrook Recreation Center, and to the right they have the billiards room. In the back is the pool and some picnic tables. Out front they have just about any kind of activity sports-wise that you would want. Looks like we've got some people playing mahjong in here. And this is the area in the front of the recreation center. There we go, there's a kitchen, and it sounds like people are doing something in here. And it looks like a lot of people are enjoying the pool today here at Saddlebrook. There's a nice picnic area that I am really enjoying. And you can sit out here and look straight over the Saddlebrook Executive Golf Course. So I just had my picnic lunch, and I'm not sure that Saddlebrook is part of CDD 3, but it's so close and there's no other CDD close to it, so I'm gonna say this is part of it. Here is the Savannah Center, which is a regional recreation center. And inside here they also have a theater, which is what they must have a show going on today because there are a lot of people here. But let's go inside and check it out. Now this is something you do have to have tickets for, so you have to make sure you get your tickets in order to come here. Looks like Hi! So the show today is Rhythm of the Dance?
It is, yeah.
Okay, cool.
The National Dance Company of Ireland.
Okay.
So, yeah, most of them are Irish. We've got 5 live musicians as well.
Very good.
And then 1 Australian, 1 New Zealander, and 1 American.
Very cool. Well, thank you for the information.
No problem. Enjoy.
Thanks. There's the Rhett Butler room.
They do it at 4 finishes. And then when I turn, and one of the things that would affect
The Atlanta room.
There was a lady coming in.
Bobby Wilkes room. Ah, this is a nice big room. Looks like they're setting it up for something else. Hi. That was a quick tour of the Savannah Center, and it looks like that they are going to have a big crowd for that show.